Right, everyone. So we're reading from ewrestlingnews.com. Steve Austin said this about when he asked if he'd give advice to Cena about his heel turn. No, I wouldn't give advice. I loved working heel when I was in WCW. I loved working heel when I first came into WWE, but that was a true heel. When I turned heel at WrestleMania 17, the people didn't want me to turn heel. It was a forced turn. It was my idea. Vince always likes to do something big on a WrestleMania. He didn't do anything big, so I suggested that, and he said okay, but it was a shit move. People weren't ready for it. People didn't want it. I liked working heel. I just figured it would go over like gangbusters. So the heel I was trying to be was, and trying to be so hated so much so fast. I think I tried too hard. When I look back at it, for sure, I got to push the creative envelope and do a lot of things that were cool or whatever, and push the envelope in a different direction and go on a limb. But people didn't want me to turn heel, and so I should have never done that. So I don't think I'm in a position where I need to offer John Cena any advice from Steve Austin. So I have to say, this is a little bit interesting, right? Because he's talking about this idea of, I don't know if it was the right decision for me to go heel. And he's kind of, mentioning that in the realm of John Cena. Now, is that the truth, right? Is this something that they should have done for Cena, right? Should he have done the heel turn? I'm still of the belief that it was a pretty good idea just because it was so shocking, and I think it's going to help Cody Rhodes, and I think it's going to be such a great WrestleMania moment regardless of what happened. But, you wonder how many fans were happy that he did. Like for me, I'm just here to watch the craziest. I just want crazy stuff to happen all the time. I love it. I love making videos about it, talking about it. But for your average fan, when you have John Cena come out and there's the, let's go Cena, Cena sucks chance, and then you see the kids in the crowd that have the John Cena shirts on, like that probably hit them pretty hard. So you wonder if long term Cena will think this was as good of an idea as it seemingly is short term. And I'm not suggesting that it was a bad decision. I've loved it. I've been only praiseworthy on it because I think when I think people don't quite, you know, uh, they don't properly keep in mind, right? When Triple H, and I know we're a ways away from when Vince was even in charge, but I think they're not factoring in when you're talking about Vince McMahon, right, and how long he was in control of the business, right? The fact that he was the head guy when, I know obviously his father owned it before, but the WWE that we know, right, he was the guy from the beginning. And when Vince is no longer there, even if people don't like him, there's still going to be a little concern of, well, what's going to happen with the product? And so when you have Triple H take it over and be able to deliver as he has, it's really helpful. And this was just another example of that, right? Having the balls to allow for this heel turn to take place on John Cena's farewell tour, nonetheless, it's something that gives you that, okay, the wrestling business is in good hands. The WWE that we know and love is in good hands. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.